Reverences, whether a bow or a genuflection, are a matter of custom and should be followed accordingly. They can vary from place to place. On an individual level, it's important to avoid singularity. You shouldn't be doing a bow or a genuflection that other people don't do. Now, what is a genuflection? A genuflection is the act of bending a knee, the right knee, to the ground. When should you genuflect? There are multiple times you should genuflect. One is upon entering the church, but this doesn't mean that you genuflect both right at the doors and then right before you enter your pew. You should genuflect only once. And the custom, almost universally anywhere you go, is to make that one genuflection when you get to your pew. Again, the purpose of the genuflection is not because you're entering a pew, it's because you're arriving in church and should show some kind of reverence for the presence of the Blessed Sacrament. This also applies to when you leave church. You should genuflect at your pew and not also when you get to the door. What about other reverences? When the Blessed Sacrament is exposed in the monstrance, the proper reverence is a double genuflection and profound bow. This means you place both knees on the ground and bow at the waist. At other times, some people will randomly bow to the priest or the processional crucifix at the beginning or end of Mass. Now, these kinds of reverences are not customary and therefore should not be done.